Hello Scorpio, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy and I'm so happy you're here with me today. This is your weekly reading for October 28th till November 3rd. We're going to get right into your energies, and then I'm going to follow that up with a 9-card tarot card spread. That'll give us a little bit more understanding as to the messages for you for this week. So please remember, this is a general reading. Take the parts that resonate and leave the rest. And of course, if it does resonate, please leave comments. I love to connect with your energy. I truly appreciate the time that you spend commenting. And thank you very, very much. So let's get right into your incoming energies. Back and forth. Interesting. That showed itself kind of a sneak peek. So we'll see if it comes out again, but feeling a little bit like you're going back and forth, maybe on a teeter-totter, trying to figure out, it kind of sometimes feels like 2 steps forward, 3 steps back, what's going on here. Let's find out what those incoming energies are for you, Scorpio. All right, well, we've got a beautiful, beautiful energy card right there. And it might, no, there we go. Everybody, I've been noticing with the water signs that everybody is getting peace. How lovely is that? Because I think that's all, let's face it, I think the majority of us, that's what we want to strive for in life, is we just want to figure out how to balance our life out in a very peaceful way so that we can feel joy, feel happiness, and live in the moment, and it's hard to do that because we're always feeling like we have to be planning. Love your energies here. You got number 1, cycle, new beginnings. And then you've got number 2, intentions, peace. Beautiful energies. We'll get into those in a minute. Let's start with the bottom of the deck. We're going to go 3 back here. This is your current energies. So the energies that you're bringing into your reading this week. All right. So we've got number 5, events, travel. So there definitely could be some travel. Maybe some of you have been thinking about travel. Maybe that's part of your new beginning. Maybe that's part of your retreat. Maybe that's part of your peace, is to figure out how to add more travel into your plans, into your life. Number 3, cycle, increase. You definitely are on the increase. Things are improving for you. And again, with that back and forth that kind of had a sneak, kind of wanted to flip over, but then said, wait a minute, I'm going to go back into the deck. I think that might have been energy you were feeling at some point, but you are actually increasing your energy levels here. And I think that things in your life, the cycle of your life, is starting to increase as well. I think you're able to actually be able to enjoy life on a new level. And that could be, again, you bringing in some travel. And then look at this, number 8, spirit, the healing light. Absolutely beautiful energy. This is you really feeling that sense of healing light pouring down on you. If any of you have been going through any obstacles, whether they're emotional, physical, spiritual, maybe it's just the way your mindset has been, this is definitely healing energy. It's your spirit guides and your angels sharing this beautiful energy with you to let you know that you are really, your energies are increasing, and it all has to do with that healing light that is surrounding you. It's that light that is bringing through some new beginnings. And again, I think there's a whole new cycle of your life that you are really encouraging. You're encouraging these new beginnings because you are ready for a new, fresh start. And along with those new beginnings, you are creating a world of peace around you. Your relationships around you are more peaceful. Your friendships, even your work, you're really starting to feel like everything is aligning in a very peaceful way. All right, I love these energies for you, Scorpio. It's a nice way to start this week off. And of course we have, oh my goodness, sorry. We have, on the 1st of November, new beginnings, we have that new moon in the sign Scorpio. So it is in your wheelhouse right here. And also to Scorpio, we're in Scorpio season. So happy birthday to anybody who's celebrating birthdays this week. I wish you health, wealth, and happiness and peace. So happy birthday to those of you. But yes, you are setting sail on a new beginning. And I love it. It's in perfect alignment with your birthday. All right, let's get right into your 9-card spread. So I'm going to get all 9 cards first. I will read them out so you know which cards they are. Then I'm going to take it row by row, and we're going to discuss each card and then clarify if need be. The Empress fell out here. Most abundant queen in all of the major arcana in the tarot deck. Birthing something new. This is a fertile time for you to bring new beginnings into your life. You are really nurturing something in your life. It could be friendships, it could be relationships, it could be new business ventures, it could be travel. The world is your oyster, and I think right now you are really planting the seeds for a lot of beautiful abundance. All right, we'll see if it comes back in. Spirit angels guides for the beautiful sign Scorpio. Beautiful energies for you right now. Let's get this first row for you. Spirit angels guides for Scorpio. What is the messages? And those two wanted to come out together, and then we've got the third one there. Beautiful. All right. Okay. Wow. First card here is the Six of Cups. All right. Six of Cups. The two cards that came out together is number 5, the Hierophant. This is very much Taurus energy. And you got number 10, the Wheel. The Wheel of Good Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. It's turning. It's turning. Cycles are changing. New beginnings are opening up. You're bringing more love, laughter, and happiness into your life. And then you got the Four of Wands, the gateway to happiness, celebrations, maybe birthday celebrations. All right, let's get the second row. Oop. Okay, that one fell onto my lap. Let's find out what that means. And then we've got the center of your reading. Wow, could you get a better card for the center of your reading, Scorpio? I'm really loving the energies for you right now. Let's get that last card. Thank you. Oh, well, you got your own card. And you know what? It doesn't shock me. You know what? Everybody's energies, every tarot reader, every card reader has different energies. And you know what, Scorpio? I think the reason I get the Tower with you guys the most is because it is your card. It represents Scorpio. So again, it's just your energy showing through and shining through in this reading. I honestly, I very rarely take the Tower as a destructive card. I actually find that it is more about rebuilding, and that is more about strength. So anyway, that being said, the two cards that flew onto my lap was the Seven of Wands. That's showing a lot of conviction, a lot of strength. Your solar plexus are shining through here. I shouldn't get too much into these, but the Seven of Wands anyway, your strength, your conviction, and the Eight of Swords. We will get into those in just a moment. The Ten of Cups is the center of your reading, so a lot of happiness. And after any storms, what comes after a storm? I always say it, a rainbow, and that is what the Ten of Cups is. And then you got number 16, the Tower, which I believe is a lot to do with your energy, especially since it's Scorpio season. We have a Scorpio new moon on the 1st. And you know what? It just makes sense that your energy is just floating through on this reading here. All right, so let's just get your last 3 cards here for this reading. Spirit Angels Guides for Scorpio. Everything wants to come out in 2s. Those are the 2 for there. Let's get this next card, please. There we go, and there we go. So you got number 8, Strength, and the Knight of Cups. A lot of strength, Leo energy. And then you got number 20, Judgment, which is the next card. And then the last card was the Page of Pentacles. All right, let's get right into this. I am seeing lots of new beginnings here. I am seeing a lot of strength. I'm seeing you really trying to change your mindset, as hard as it may be, and difficult to change your way of thinking, because things are going through a drastic change for you. Your life is definitely adjusting to some new things. And with all these cycles that are changing, it's bringing in this new energy, this new beginning, and it's bringing it in with peace. All right, so let's start right here with this row, the Six of Cups. So Six of Cups can be memories of the past. It can be, it can have to do with your inner child. It's bringing happiness and joy back into your life. For some of you, that could involve maybe, some of you could be getting a new pet. For some of you, that could be. Sometimes that brings peace into our life. Absolutely, by having that living thing, you know, a living animal. I know for me, I don't know what I would do without my little dog. He brings a lot of happiness and joy to my life. So again, the Six of Cups can be those past memories, the nostalgia, you know, really thinking back of all the things that make you happy. But I also believe that it's just bringing a whole new sense of beautiful, balanced, wonderful, happy energy around you as well. So I feel like that energy is just really filtered, like it's really coming through strongly for you right now. And let's clarify that. So we're going to clarify that Six of Cups. We've got beautiful, loving memories, but we also have that feeling of love circulating around you, really bringing that inner child out for you as well. All right, you got the Eight of Swords. You've got the Eight of Swords twice in your reading here. So the first card that wanted to come out was number 5, the Hierophant, which is very much Taurus energy. And you got that twice in your reading too. So very interesting. I think that for some of you, this could have to do with commitment. It can have to do with your belief system, your values, your standards, everything that is important to you. You could be going through a whole new restructure. You could be feeling like there's a whole new beginning with some sort of a commitment as well. The Hierophant traditionally is he has the power to bring, you know, heaven to earth. You know, he's kind of he's the gateway between both. He's the messenger between heaven and earth. And I think that you are on a spiritual quest. I think you are looking for the deeper meanings of things. And with this new moon energy in your sign Scorpio, this is all about heightening our intuition and desires. And it really is, this new moon is creating the need for us to delve into our feelings on a really deeper level. And this could be why the Hierophant is coming up twice in your reading, because you are ready to really delve into things at a much deeper level. I think that you are ready to bring so much joy and happiness into your life, but it also has to be in line with your standards, with your morals, your values, your religion in God, and you know, your belief system. Again, whatever your belief system is, because it's going to be individual for each of you, is extremely important to you right now, but it brings you a lot of joy. Now, having the Eight of Cups come up with that, it makes me feel like you're feeling a little trapped. You're feeling a little blindfolded, and you're feeling a little bit, you know, it all has to do with your mind, because swords are the mental suit. It's not your emotions. You're not feeling trapped in your emotions. You're feeling trapped in your mindset. So there could be something from the past that keeps creeping up in your mind, and you're trying to figure out, maybe spiritually, you're trying to figure out how to unblock yourself from something. Okay, and again, it could be something, a past memory. Maybe you're trying to release something from your past so that you can break free from that. So that's how I'm seeing that group of energy there. The wheel is turning for you. So again, if you've been feeling blocked energies in the sense that you have felt a little bit like you've been constricted with your thinking, your mind has maybe been feeling a little trapped. It's been feeling like you can't really, you're not quite sure exactly how to communicate things. Maybe you're finding a blockage with communications and it's making you feel a little bit trapped. The wheel is turning for you, meaning the wheel is turning in your favor. This is ruled by Jupiter. So it's very much Sagittarius energy. And I think that, you know, it's giving you a whole new sense of understanding, and especially with it coming again with the Hierophant. If some of you have been, sometimes we lose our way, sometimes we lose our faith, especially if we've been, you know, if there's been challenges and that there has been obstacles kind of circulating around us. So sometimes we lose our way sometimes, and we struggle sometimes to try and get that back. So for some of you, if you've been really feeling like you have been struggling with something from your past, and you're really trying to shine light on it, I believe that the wheel is turning in your favor here, and that's why you have this healing light. That healing light is really reflecting on you and illuminating things for you to really bring you more peace into your life as well, helping you to clear up any loose ends. You're tying up those loose ends, and you are bringing a whole new cycle of positivity into your life. You're bringing more structure, and I believe that your faith is being restored. And I truly believe that you know, prayer is going to be very important for some of you. And however you like to pray, it's a personal thing. Everybody does it differently. But I think prayer is actually going to be something that's very, very beneficial for you as well. Let's get a clarifier for the Hierophant and for the Wheel. And you got the Knight of Pentacles. So very slow moving knight. He moves extremely slow. He's got his armor on, so he's protected. He holds that pentacle with pride. He's making plans, right? He's making plans, and he knows that he truly feels in his heart that these plans will eventually reach fruition. But it is the beginning phases of something, and I think he realizes, and that could be yourself, you're realizing that this could be a slow and steady process, but it could prove to be very beneficial long term. And I think these cycles that are changing for you are cycles that are actually going to change things for the long term. They're not just quick fixes. They're not band-aids to problems or band-aids to anything. It's actually you're ripping off the band-aid, you're dealing with everything, you're helping to release whatever has been making you feel trapped. And even though it's a slow and steady process, it's actually something that's going to benefit you more long term. And I believe that your faith, I believe that your commitment to yourself, to the people around you, to your spirituality is something that is really, again, I think that cycle is also changing. So many new beginnings are opening up for you. Let's find out with the Four of Wands, because this really is a celebration. It's the gateway to happiness, and it can be a marriage card. So again, for some of you, it definitely could have something to do with marriage. For some of you, if you've been kind of feeling, maybe for some of you, and again, this is going to be for only some of you, that feeling of feeling trapped, and especially with the Hierophant coming up twice, because those can also be marriage cards. Some of you could be feeling a little trapped in a relationship. And you're trying to figure out how you can change that cycle. And that cycle will change slowly but surely. We just have to be honest. We have to be, we have to be upfront. We have to remove the blindfold, and we have to communicate. And by communications, it brings celebration. The gateways are definitely opening up for you in a very positive way, because you've got that beautiful new cycle of new beginnings. Let's find out with the Four of Wands. Seven of Swords. Okay, so the Seven of Swords, two ways to look at the Seven of Swords. You could be planning a strategy, and you could be planning it secretly. Maybe it's something that's so big. Maybe these new beginnings are so big that you just don't want to share them with anybody right now. Maybe it's just something that you want to internalize right now. You're not really ready to communicate it, and that's okay. Nowhere does it say that we have to tell everybody what's going on in our lives. And especially for you, Scorpio, because you have that mystery about you. You're very passionate. You can be secretive. It's part of who you are. And you know what? I think that could be something that you are just internalizing right now. There could be a plan or strategy that you are making. Maybe it's something to do with home. Maybe you are thinking of changing your residence somehow, whether or not that's just renovating it, or whether or not that's actually physically moving, because we did have that travel card. Travel doesn't always have to be travel for joy. It can be travel because you are ready to move to a new location, or change things with your surroundings. But you're not ready to let anybody know because you are developing the plan. You haven't set the plan into motion yet. You're just in the developing process of it. For some of you, I feel that if there has been a situation or somebody in your life that has caused a little bit of disruption because maybe they have been keeping secrets from you, I think that you are going to get to the truth of them. It's the secrets that have been making you feel trapped. And I truly believe that cycle, because you do have that wheel, I believe that cycle is changing, and it's going to turn in your favor. And you're going to be able to release that, because again, the Four of Wands is a very happy card. So I do believe that there is new beginnings and happiness surrounding you. Let's go to the second row here. We've got the Eight of Swords again, so feeling trapped, but you know what? You are not letting anything stand in your way. With the Seven of Wands, very much Leo energy, you are ready to break the chains that are restraining you, all right? You do not want to look in a mirror and see yourself as strapped, trapped, or anything. This is all in your mind. So you are standing your ground, and you are not letting anybody stand in your way, whether people are saying things, giving you their opinions, whatever the case may be. It could be just situations where you say, enough is enough. I am feeling so confident right now because I know exactly where I want to be. I know exactly where I want to go. And it's something that I've been planning. I'm planning what I want to do. And when the time is right, I'm going to release it. But in the meantime, I'm going to show my strength. I'm standing up for myself. Let's get a clarifier. And you got the Empress. Well, remember, the Empress was trying to come through in the beginning set of cards. Well, it definitely has peaked. It's definitely poked its head through for the clarifying part. You definitely, I truly believe that there is a new beginning that you are planting the seeds for, but you are not letting people know about it. I think it's something that's in the beginning phase. It's something that is going to prove to be very abundant. Don't lose hope and don't lose your motivation to keep moving. Don't be trapped in fear, because this project, this relationship, this situation, this work related, whatever it is, because again, it's going to be different for each of you, is something that is going to prove to really grow, because the Empress is about growth. She is about transformations, and she's very fertile. She's ruled by Venus. There's a lot of love, a lot of beauty, and a lot of abundance in this card. You are showing a lot of Taurus energy in your card here. Now, Taurus for you, Scorpio, is your 7th house, and the 7th house is about relationships. And it can be about partners. Absolutely, it can be. You know, it can be partners that are in your life. And again, they can be relationships, but they don't have to necessarily be love relationships. So I think that there is something that is in the beginning phases here, something beautiful, a new energy that is circulating around you that is creating these new beginnings. All right, let's get your clarifying card for the 10 of Cups. This is definitely happiness for you. It's a beautiful way to close chapters. Let's close everything on a happy scale. And look what you get with the 10 of Cups. You get the 10, the Wheel of Fortune, duplicates. All right, we've got 3 10s right here in the middle of your reading, meaning you are completing certain phases in your life. 10s become 1s. So again, we've got the 10s to close the cycle. We've got the 1s to start the new beginnings. So you are happily closing chapters in your life. Cycles are changing for you in a very positive way. Good luck, good fortune are really in the horizon for you. So this is like blessings are surrounding you right now. So take advantage of the fact that the wheel is turning in your favor. Now with number 16, the Tower. I always say the Tower represents you, my beautiful Scorpio. And you know what? That's why I believe it comes in my readings. Queen of Cups, also very much Scorpio energy. Queens, no gender with any of these cards. Very intuitive, very enlightened. She speaks with her heart, and everything she does is with love and compassion and empathy. And she is a very loyal person, and I think this is really showing your strength, your loyalty, how you interpret change and adjustments in your life. They are very heartfelt for you. So whatever changes and adjustments are happening around you, they do hit your heart quite strongly. But you have this intuitiveness about you. And again, with that new moon on November 1st in your sign, I think that your intuition is heightened at this time. And I think that I really do believe that whatever circumstances are changing for you are bringing through new beginnings in a very loving way. You really put your heart and soul into everything that you do. All right, we've got the Knight of Cups and the 8, the strength, having strength with everything in your life. You wear your heart around your neck, means you're very open to love around you. Love doesn't have to be romantic love. It can be any type of love. You have the infinity sign here, meaning that there's always possibilities, infinite possibilities for you. And the 8 is also the infinity sign, and you are the 8th house. You are the 8th astrological sign as well. So this is very, very much a representation of your energy right now. Feeling a lot of strength. The Knight of Cups is that knight in shining armor. It very well could be love for you. The wheel could be turning in your favor. You may have, and it could be a secret admirer. There could be a secret admirer, somebody who is showing some interest in you, and you just haven't really capitalized on it yet. It could be what the new beginnings are. But I am seeing that because of this 7 of Swords, there could be some secrecy because it's a secret admirer. The Knight of Cups, though, is definitely you opening up your heart to love, maybe thinking of it in a different way, and really allowing love to come through, and you're feeling very strong about it. Let's get the clarifier for that as well. And you've got the Seven of Cups. So your heart, your head is a little bit in the clouds. Your heart might be a little bit in the clouds too. There's so many different options. It can be confusing sometimes. It can be castles in the air. All the things that we think about that we want in our life, good and bad. But the Seven of Cups is really kind of feeling like you're floating on that cloud. And I think right now your head could be a little bit in the clouds. Maybe there is somebody that is showing some interest of some sort that you think can bring you happiness, but everything is kind of being kept secret for now. And it can be a confusing time for you because you're not exactly sure which direction to go. But you do have strength behind you. Remember that you have a lot of possibilities open to you. So there's lots of possibilities, lots of choices. Just make sure that you tap into your internal strength to help you with filtering what's good for you and what's not good for you. Number 20, Judgment. This, of course, is a whole rebirth and renewal. You are really going through a transformation internally. I think internally there is so much growth that has happened for you, Scorpio, and I think that has a lot to do with your current energy of the healing light. You are increasing things in your life because you are ready for a whole new renewal. So let's find out what is going on with the Judgment. And you got the Six of Swords. Again, I think a lot of you are moving in new directions, and I think that you've decided that you want more peace in your life. You are striving for peace in your life, so you're going to let go of situations and things from the past that were holding you back from that sense of happiness. You are ready to see the cycles in your life change, and you're ready to accept that happiness into your life. You've been holding back from it. For some reason, you have been holding back from all of that great sense of happiness. The new you is emerging, and you are moving in the right direction. It is the light at the end of the tunnel. Let's find out what this Page of Pentacles is for you. I think for some of you it really is a message. All right, and look at that. You got the Two of Swords. There is some sort of difficulty in making some sort of decision. Look at that. You're blindfolded in both of these cards, going diagonally. There is something from your past that keeps you chained up, that keeps you from moving forward. New beginnings are all around you in so many different aspects of your life. You are ready to change cycles in your life to bring about happiness. But there is something, so some sort of Page of Pentacles, a message. I believe there could be a message that is coming. And it could be from an earth sign. So it could be somebody Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo energy, in youthful energy. So it could be somebody who is younger. And that message could be coming that is going to help you deal with a situation or a decision that you need to make. You're feeling at a crossroads. It's almost as if you've crossed your heart over with the swords because you want to try and make a decision without putting your emotions into it. And it could have something to do with somebody who is of earth sign and they are younger. Could be a child, could be one of your children. Could be somebody at work that is younger than you, but you are sort of at a crossroads there. Let's get one more card. Your reading is definitely going to go on longer today because I think it's because it's Scorpio season. We got so much going on with Scorpio. And the card, you got the Six of Pentacles. Another pentacle. So definitely very much, I'm really feeling Taurus energy here. Could be Taurus because you've got a lot of Taurus in your reading here. Yeah, you're at a crossroads of making a decision. You're trying to bring balance and restore balance in your life, and it is a message that you are going to get. I think the message might actually be something that helps you to make the decision, and it's something that's going to bring more abundance into your life. It's going to bring more... Again, I think some of you could be at a crossroads with deciding on what you want to do with your career or with your job, with that path, and you've been maybe struggling because you want something that's going to be more financially rewarding or even more emotionally rewarding. There's a message that's coming, and it's going to provide you with more. You're going to be on the receiving end of something that's going to give you something more. It's going to make the decision a lot easier to make. And with these two wheels changing in your favor, that is the wheel changing and directing itself to help you make the decisions, to clear the air, to clear everything so you can allow those new beginnings. All right, let's get your new moon energy here, Scorpio. Lots of messages today. I hope that they make sense and relate to some of the things that are going on in your life. Full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming, okay? So the answers you need are coming, and they very well could be coming very, very soon for you. So full moon in Gemini. Just know that the new moon that happens on the 1st, it could have a lot to do with the answers that you are needing as well. All right, let's get your angel messages. Let's find out what the angels would like to share with you at this time. What are your angel messages? Archangel Michael, what would you like to share with this beautiful sign? All right, anything else? They want you to just have the one. Number 15. Increase your knowledge. Well, we talked about that with the Page of Pentacles. Some of you may be changing your whole line of work. Education brings opportunities. Take a course, pick up a book, or find a mentor to teach you what your soul longs for, a soul's mission. This is something completely different. Wow, beautiful. For some of you, you really could be delving into spiritual work as well, especially with the Hierophant coming up twice in your reading. They're also mentors as well. All right, we've got some synchronicities in numbers here. So we've got definitely the Hierophant, which is number 5. That's come up a couple times. We've got 3 10s in your reading, 10, 10, and 10. So I think that that is definitely a very important number for you as well. And you also got 6s. There's just a lot of synchronicities this week. So keep that in mind as well. So let's find out, to close out your reading, what is your angel message? The message for this beautiful sign. Okay, it's this one here. Why it wants to struggle with me here. It says you need to hold your vision. So 1551. All right, so 1551, any combinations of that, of course, is your angel numbers. So hold your vision. It's manifestations, it's abundance, it's about money, dreams, vision, and prosperity. So focus on the good and maintain your concentration on the outcomes you desire. It's time to put your faith and time into your ideas and pursue your goals with all your might. You have such a beautiful, courageous, and brave spirit. Absolutely 100% Scorpio. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that parts of this do resonate with you. And of course, if they do, please let me know which parts do. Please also consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. And until next time, sending you love, light, and positive vibes.